On a happy note, I want to say to Mr. Biju that lisping is most welcome. It is totally normal and be happy about that. If there were no lisping, how could Kamine be so interesting? How could Shahid Kapoor look so hotter? He looked hotter when he said the fa bolta tha, right?
Yeah, true.
And on another answer, I want to add something to ma'am and to your question too. You are a filmmaker from Calcutta, right? The first film that was made on crowdfunding is from Assam. That dates back to 1972. The film's name is Arunachal. Arunachal, you understand? That is forest. And the film was made by United Club from Mangalore. So, what I want to say that when there is a will, there is always a way. And yes, and that question was about local help, right? Regional help, and why Bollywood directors or big wig directors, producers are not coming to Northeastern states. And the most important reason is that the taboos. The taboos we all know that the taboos are from not knowing Jyoti Prasad Agarwala's name, from not knowing Jaimati's name, from not knowing that Jyoti Prasad Agarwala mortgaged his own property, his own house, that the house he's lived in, to make a film. He went out to Germany to learn filmmaking. Then he came back and made a film. And sadly, he didn't get it screened in Assam. It was screened in Calcutta. So, and another thing, why Anek failed as a film? The main reason is because the local help was not correct. When we want to get work, like productions or directions, we want to tell a story. The thing has to be accurate. The research has to be accurate, right? So Anek was a misinformed, misplaced movie. But from your film, that Maricom to Bheria to Jagga, the local help was totally accurate. And the actors has been put in the right way, right? So, to make it visible, your story, what I wanted to say, to make it visible, you have to flaunt yourself, flaunt your story, be real, you have to shout out. To shout out means marketing and promotion in the correct way, right? So be fantastic, be proud about what you are, be real and back it on. This is what I want to say.
And here I want to add something also, very interesting facts. Thank you so much for bringing up all this stuff. So the first thing is, yeah, thank you for the lips. Okay, the problem arises in a different kind of a way, but let's not go to the political way also. It could be a little controversial also, like when Priyanka Chopra casted as Mary Kom, there was huge talk about the racist things and all those stuff. It was a miscasted and all. But the thing was, a lot of people doesn't know, one thing was that was given, the choice was given by Mary Kom herself. She had struggled so bad in her life. Yeah, so she wanted her story to be told to the world, and the story need to be, it need to tell it actually. So she said, I don't care. I want someone who is a global star to play my role, but as I was a part of that, and I know how much of the Omar Kumar tried to put his authentic way. And the Anek one, I'm so sorry, I don't like that. Well, it's because it's a lazy research, as you say. Yeah. So it's a lazy research. The problem for the Bombay to come down is that we need to have a proper representative, you know. So we can guide them, and we need to be a little vocal also. You know, when they say that, like you say, you know, the spot boy has been cut off. If we are little, we need to have that a bit of a vocal also. If we are not vocal about like, hey, this is what, this is the place, this is the rule, this is how we work, then only then we can change, we can make a little bit of a change. Otherwise, I know, I work in Mumbai industry, so I know how the Mumbai industry works. So that's the thing that I want to add. Thank you. Yeah.
Please come.
begin? What's the name?
My name is Varun Khetri. So I'll just introduce myself. My short film was here, Kosha Mangshu. I was an assistant director in Bombay. I worked in Kai Poche, Udan, Rock On, Lag by Chance. But after that, I also understood that Bombay is just going into a utopian world, like Bollywood. And our India has so many stories and so many, like ma'am was saying, dialects and everything. So my point is, ma'am said about the locations and technical help and crew and everything about Northeast. But what I would just like to add to all of this conversation is how we can. Like I'm from Kolkata, so I consider East as my own thing. I'm born in Kolkata and Jamshedpur. So what South has done is like Rajamouli, one person alone has taken. There's no one else. Only Rajamouli is an industry in himself. If you see Bahubali, that was the breaking point of everything. After that, KGF, Kantara is just following. But my point is, I know it is difficult to gather funds and everything in the start. But what I would just like to add and suggest is, we can overtake and overpower with the writing of, with the power of writing, the screenplay writing. To be honest, there's so many stories from Northeast, but there are also, people can learn editing, camera, but that's a later stage. Screenplay writing is lacking. If we have a dynamic Assami story, like Bordolai fought 17 times the Mughals, he never let the Mughals enter. That's what a story it is. Like Bahubali had its own mythology and its own culture and rootedness he brought together. So I think we can just play the writing game and take things forward rather than waiting for Bollywood because they really don't care. And to be honest, the reason I also left the industry was because as a filmmaker, you have to have this journalistic attitude, that going and finding out a story. Like you can't be, so I just, they said from Bandra to Andheri. It's an area in Bombay, Bandra to Andheri. So that's not India. Versova, that's not India. It's jutting out in the Arabian Sea. India is so huge. So it's part of the laziness that has come into them from years and years, and so much money has just spoiled them. You get it? Because they were just getting love unnecessarily. Now the reality is coming out. So what I would just like to say, this was a really good event that was organized. If we can do something with script writing, because I have myself and 2-3 more friends are wanting to promote script writing.
Yeah, see, there, ma'am, sorry. See, for that one, even though I'm based in Mumbai right now, a friend of mine who is from Aligarh, so he wrote a story about a touch of a mythological and a folk stories, and it has a beautiful about feminism. So when I read that script, it took me to my Manipuri folk tales. There is this thing called Lai Khutsandi. I mean, it's a demonist or is a witch which is outcasted from the society because she is considered as a witch, and she started living life in the jungle, and she started cannibalism and all kind of thing. But when I tried, researching, that was written by a misogynist patriarch society. On that time, a progressive woman was outcasted from the society, and she started living in the jungle, and she started getting all those animals to eat and all, and in the middle of the night, she goes to the kitchen and try to steal. So that was like, अरे रात को बच्चा खाने के लिए आता है kitchen से all those things. And then took me back. I said, dude, listen, we have a similar kind of thing, let's make it. That was how I started my production house, Sikara Film Production, and that was a film that yesterday screened Lady Lenma. I tried to make it into a very modernized way, that a lady who is considered as a witch could be worshipping as a mother of feminism, in some other community. So this is a